Welcome to Frequency Fridays. I'm so excited about this. This is going to be a space where you can just melt off your stress once a week. Clear it all out before the weekend. Let everything you need to do out of your mind all the week. Bye. We're also going to do a little collective reading here, too, just for some messages for your weekend ahead, some encouragement, that kind of stuff. After we do that, we're going to get into the energy clearing. And this is like a stress melt. That's kind of the vibe that I'm going for here. Like a physical stress melt, a releasing anything that's not serving you, and kind of resetting. Cleansing your energy, purifying it, resetting. So, before we get into that, I just launched something new that I'm really excited about. It's called Soft Life Activation, Blessed and Unbothered. It's a weekly energetic working that I'm going to be doing every Monday at a distance, so you don't need to attend or schedule anything. The whole idea is to keep your energy clear, aligned, and protected so you can actually live your life without carrying all that extra energetic weight that builds up during the week. We clear out heavy interfering energies, reset your field, repair your aura, reconnect you to your highest timeline, plug you into the right foundational grids of 5D energy, and we basically keep your energetic space clean and fortified so things can move more smoothly for you. We also bless your energy for 1 week's time. Think of it like an energetic maintenance for your soft life era. Stay blessed, unbothered, protected, and aligned without you having to do it all yourself. So if you've been feeling kind of energetically overwhelmed or life keeps throwing a lot at you, that container is there to take a big portion of that weight off your shoulders, and it's going to be linked below, and it's going to have a free trial option as well. So with this particular container, it just happens every Monday. You don't have to show up. There is nothing to show up to. It's done at a distance. That way it just fits in your life wherever you are that day or however things are going. And along the lines of other things that I'm excited about in energy mastery this week, I added a few powerful things that I'm really excited to share. So, energy mastery, if you're new to it, is basically my space for energetic experiences, transmissions, Reiki experiences, channeling, all that good stuff to help you get your energy back into alignment and function the way it's supposed to. The whole purpose of that container is helping people to stop outsourcing their power and instead learn how to source from within, access it whenever they need to, clear out, and have a bunch of tools in your own pocket for when you need them. This week, I added an experience called Plant Your Intention in the Right Soil, which is foundational. It's about making sure the things that you're creating in your life are actually being planted into the kind of energetic environment where they can be sustained and grow. A lot of the time when we manifest things, we're manifesting from shadow, we're not realizing it, or we're manifesting from a certain space that's not actually aligned for what the thing is and how it wants to thrive. So I've done this with a lot of things in my life, like anything in my life, like friendships, relationships, business stuff, like anything I'm starting out, I'll do this and it'll put it into the right alignment for me. It's a bit of a workshop. It does have a little tarot reading to do before. So if that's your vibe, you can find it in the link below. I also added the Heart Recalibration Source Stream with Archangel Raphael, which is a guided energetic recalibration of your heart space. This is meant to help you connect to yourself. It clears distortions, strengthens the heart field, reconnects you to that coherent source stream so you're opening or operating from a much more regulated and aligned place. And lastly, probably my favorite, the Well of Replenishment. A lot of people live a life where they don't get back what they give. And what's more is your life is like literally not built for it. If you do something like what I do for a living, where you're always giving, 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 source is supposed to pour that back into you. But if your life's not set up to receive it, and you have a really burnt out, drained energy container, this experience is for you. It enlists foundational help to be able to bring back what you put out and to replenish you. It's really good for burnout, but it also sets the stage so those things you need, the right friendships, relationships, money, all that can start coming back to you and letting that build up more and more over time because it is foundational. So I really enjoy that experience. It really had like an immediate effect on me when it came to burnout. So if you're looking for that, you're dealing with burnout right now, or you tend to work a career where you have to give quite a lot out, or even if you're just struggling a lot in life and you just need a little bit of TLC, it is quite useful. So that's going to be in the link below. If you're not part of Energy Mastery, it has a 7-day free trial and you can experience it right through the link below. I'll link it with my website with all the descriptions. Okay, let's get into the reading portion. What messages can we give for this collective for their weekend ahead? Ooh, gosh, maybe not half the deck. You know me, it's always half the deck. Okay, let's see what we got here. So these are just meant to just little pockets of encouragement, not anything heavy, because we're trying to clear out here, right? One of the things that your teams are asking you to do right now is your confidence. Right now, if you're into Magical Mondays, which you can see on this platform, there's a lot of talk about purification and inner power this past week. So we're really coming into a place where we can be empowered, be activated, feel like ourselves again, get that solar energy back. So this says, I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Make sure you know that you have worth and what you're putting out there, what you're creating in your life is important. You have a role to play and you are important, even if you don't see that. So hold that in your heart over this weekend. A lot of you might be going through challenges where what you're creating just doesn't feel like it's rising to your expectations, is kind of the vibe here. And you might be seeing a lot of places where you feel like life is working against you, but it's actually working for you. Everything is for you, not against you, is our second card here, which is integrating the ego. There might be a lot of pushback happening for you over the next couple of weeks, but you need to know this is just trying to show you something. It's trying to show you where the energy is discongruent, where it's not flowing. And, it's you could spend your time aiming all the energy at a wall being like, I want it to work this way, when it's just not in flow. But if you ask spirit, if you just ask off the top of your head, okay, how can I create this with flow? You'll get where you need to. And if you're looking to do that, you should check out the Plant Your Seed, Your Intention in the Right Soil workshop. That's an energy mastery. What it does at a deeper level, is it really helps you see where what you were trying to do is not aligned to your greatest and highest good and what would be. And it just shifts the energetic paradigm to what is aligned instead. So that way it can grow from the right place. Because a lot of the time the intention is right. It's how we're going about it that isn't right. The limiting beliefs, the distortions, all that stuff, it's just not the right vibe. And spirit can really help with that, but we will often look at why it's not working. We'll make a whole narrative about it's not working, it's not meant for us, why is everything so hard, nothing's happening easily. It might just be that it's in the wrong soil. So let's check the rest of these here. Anchoring your light. The light is always within you. A lot of you might be going through a lot of heavy collective changes. There's certainly been a lot in the air lately. And just knowing, like, you are such a beautiful person. You have so much light to give, even if you're not seeing it reflected. Like, your light doesn't need other people's approval to exist. It doesn't need other people's approval to be recognized. It just is. And so a helpful thing to do, and this might sound like a little cliche, but putting your hands on your heart and being like, no, I am worthy, I am light, might really help you anchor back in. A lot of you might need to reconnect back into source. And if that's something you need, Energy Mastery can help you do that. We're going to do that in this container too. Knowing that it's safe to be in your body, grounding your energy. Things might be feeling really heavy for you guys right now. And if you do need that like regular alignment, the container that I build, the soft life activation, if that's something you're drawn to, it can help you with this. But knowing that even though things around you are feeling really hairy, you're safe where you are in your body. Whatever you can do to help the nervous system, like a weighted blanket, putting a cold bottle of water on your chest, a hot shower, anything that can help you ground in your body is going to be really useful. And last but not least, a lot of you guys are going through third eye upgrades right now and just energy upgrades in general. And so when you go through anything that's an upgrade to the third eye, clarity is in flux. So that clarity might not be immediately available. Now, again, not to plug myself again, but I do have an experience called the Ascension Stabilization Chamber that is for this, because sometimes the energy comes in hot and you don't want to like feel the aftermath of that calibration. Like some of us get like flu symptoms or exhaustion, or you just don't feel right. And that experience, which is an energy mastery, can really help you with what the spiritual upgrades can bring. I'm willing to see beyond my beliefs, ideas, and conclusions. You might really need to open up your mind and expand your mind. There might be some things you aren't seeing clearly at this time. Okay, so I invite you to get your area all nice and comfy, and you can hit pause if you need that. I always like to have like a grounding drink like tea or, water, or if coffee feels grounding to you, it does to me. You can drink coffee while we do this, whatever that makes you feel like you're in a nice and cozy environment. And all you're going to need to do is lay back. I'm going to explain the stages of what we're doing and we'll get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is an energy shower. We want to open up your field. We want to help them create spaciousness. We want to open the field up, and we want to clear the surface field, equalize the energy, prepare your body to receive. So for us to begin this work, we do need consent to open up your energy field. So if you'd like to say your full name out loud and follow that up with "I'm open to receive," we'll give you a few moments for that now, so my team can work on you. Okay, let's get started. So if you'd like to visualize during this, you can, and if you're not a visualizer, you can just receive. But for those of you who are visualizers, you might imagine a beautiful stream of white light, like a shower of white light coming down your body now. Running all the way through your auric field. Just gonna rinse that off, buff it out. Kind of giving you a Mr. Clean scrub down, so to speak. Just really getting into that dense energy. There's a lot of energy clusters or just really sticky energy we're working at breaking down here. Scrubbing all of that down. And now we're going to just work at the outer layers of your auric field. So we're going to take a little moment in each one just to, now that we've done some of the physical body work, I'm also going to be working through your central channel, right through the middle of your body. So you might feel some things there. Rinsing, rinsing, and rinsing. If you're someone who likes to shake your body out, you might feel called to do that during this portion. So definitely do that if you feel like you need to. A lot of people like to rock back and forth, shake things out really gently. All of that is appropriate here. And we're just bringing a little bit of a rinsing and a swirling wind here, just to sweep the auric field in all the layers. Okay, and we're just going to let anything in the body that is needing to be released now just drain out. So I invite you to just take a moment and just allow the chakras in your palms and your feet to open. You can just imagine them opening, or you can just intend, I'm letting anything not serving me drain out right now. And we're also going to let anything in your body or auric field that still needs to drain out go down through a pipe all the way into the center of Mother Earth. And that's all just going to drain out from you for a couple of minutes here. My team's also taking this time to release any cords or anything that's not in your, that is in your field that shouldn't be. So that's going to be happening in the background here. Okay, now in this portion, that's still going to continue happening while we work. We're just going to let all of that clear out. But I'm going to ask you to do something for me. I'm going to ask you to take a really deep breath here. Don't mind my chair. To take a really deep breath here. And I want you to imagine all the stress just coming up in your body, like it has its own form, just like a weight. If you had to feel into that weight and just let it rise up. I want you to identify if it might have a color, a shape, a sensation, an emotional tone. Maybe it has a sound, or what kind of clarity does it have? Is it see-through? Is it dense? Is it opaque? To just get a kind of an image of this for a moment, an awareness of it energetically. And it might be all over, it might be in multiple areas. Don't second guess yourself. Whatever you're getting here is entirely correct. But having an image of it can really help the body release it. Okay, so that image, what we're going to do now is fully release that. So over the next few minutes, your spirit guides, my guides, Sophia, we're all going to work at just moving that right out in its entirety. So you don't have to do anything, but again, if you're a visualizer, you can imagine it moving out and down through that tube down to the middle of the earth if you'd like. But we're just gonna move that and allow it to drain out your field and be released. So the best thing you can do here is just be in a receptive space. It's draining it from everywhere, starting at your head and moving downward. And if you'd like, just relaxing the muscles in your face. You're just allowing them to relax. We don't realize exactly how much tension we're holding in our face, especially our jaw and the skull too, just allowing everything to relax. As well. And if you're seeing draining from different areas, again, everything you're perceiving is correct here. Could be lots going on here. Just into the throat too, allowing the throat to relax. Just deeply releasing that area, letting all the muscles come down. And then into the shoulders. Really releasing those areas and asking your spirit guides to take away anything that you're carrying now, asking them for their divine help. We're coming into heart as well, releasing all the muscles, all the tension in that area. Just taking a deep exhale and aiming it right out of the heart for me. Deep breath in and just offloading from the heart space, trusting that it's getting carried out where it needs to now. Just releasing any of the weight off the heart chakra. And now we're into the back and the stomach, and the arms and the hands. Moving any energy away and out of the center. And here we're just going to ask your spirit guides for anything that you've been holding on too tightly with, to allow it to release. To ask them for their divine assistance and just know that they're handling it. And anything that you aren't able to resolve, anything that you need to let go of, they're going to help you with that now. So deep breaths here. Just deeply releasing the chakras in the stomach area. Deeply releasing stress from the skeletal system. Okay, into the hips, the root chakra area, the lower back now. And here, I just feel like we need some cooling energy, so I'm gonna ask for that. To release any pain, any tension, any pain. We're also going to be loosening. There's a lot of tightness here today, so we're going to be loosening that for whoever's needing that. And just releasing any emotional pain. There's a lot of emotional pain here. Just bringing some healing in. And any healing that's foundational, we'll be looking at this too. And working at the tailbone area. And the hips to the knees. All the way down to the feet here. I'm just releasing anything else that needs to drain out, asking that that completes now. Okay. Now we're going to ground you and we're going to reconnect you to source energy. So we're going to be working at the feet. We're going to clear out the lower chakras here too, your Earth Star chakra, for example. Let's give that a good clear. There's a lot stuck here, so we're just going to take a few minutes here. Some blocks releasing. Just breaking down any heavy condensed energy in the center. Okay, and we're going to let that process keep working, and we're going to anchor you to the highest grid that we can anchor you to at this time, just to keep you nice and aligned. And we're also going to reconnect you to Source. So we're just going to connect you right to Source consciousness and pull energy right down from Source and wash your entire body through that. Let that fill up your entire auric field here. Let that seal up any rips or tears or anything that might have got to you this week that's needing to be addressed. Making sure that your intuition is aligned. So we're sealing up the aura and repairing any tears, holes, leaks, just containing your auric field. So washing it out so we can have the brightest colors it needs to, get to the right colors for you, recalibrate you to where you need to be. You might feel some like whooshing in this stage because we're washing your auric field down. We're bringing your radiance back up, your magnetism to where it should be, to make sure that your signature is available to everything that is for you. Okay, and now we're just going to close off this process for you. Grounding you back in your body now. So you can sense into the supports beneath you. Slowly start to move your body, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Let your awareness come back. Our Frequency Friday process is complete. You'll be all ready for your weekend, and depending on where I see you next, it'll either be Magical Mondays, Frequency Fridays, or wherever I'll find you, but I'll be seeing you next week. And of course, if you're wanting to work with me on a deeper level, there's going to be all the links down below, so you can dive into that work if you'd like.